Beneath the windswept plateaus of central Turkey, under the strange rock spires of Cappadocia, lies a hidden world carved in stone. It is not a single chamber, nor a series of shallow caves. It is a city descending more than 85 meters into the earth, with tunnels stretching for miles. A city that could protect over 20,000 people, their animals, and all they needed to survive. This is Derinkuyu, the mysterious underground metropolis of the ancient world. Cappadocia is famous today for its fairy chimneys and surreal landscapes, volcanic tuff shaped by wind and rain into towers and ridges that look almost otherworldly. For centuries, people carved houses, monasteries, and churches into this soft stone. But beneath the surface, far away from sunlight, lies something far grander. The Cappadocia region contains more than 200 known underground complexes. Some are small shelters, others span several levels, but none rival the sheer scale of Derinkuyu. Derinkuyu plunges downward through 18 floors. At its deepest point, it stretches nearly the height of a modern 30-story building, but in reverse, into the ground. Only about half of it is excavated and accessible today, but even what is visible reveals an astonishing feat of ancient engineering. The modern discovery of Derinkuyu happened by accident. In 1963, a local man in Cappadocia was renovating his home. When he knocked down a wall, he found a dark passage behind it. At first, it seemed like a cave, but as he went further, he realized the passages branched and twisted endlessly. He had stumbled into something far larger than he imagined. When archaeologists arrived, they confirmed it. The man had rediscovered one of the largest underground cities ever built. In 1969, Derinkuyu opened to the public, but only a portion of its vast network is safe to explore. The architecture is ingenious. Massive rolling stone doors, some over 1 meter in diameter, were carved to block off passageways. These doors, weighing hundreds of kilos, could be rolled into place from the inside, effectively sealing off sections of the city. Each level of Derinkuyu could be isolated in times of danger. Invaders might break into one chamber, but they would struggle to move deeper without being trapped. The city's layout shows careful planning. There are stables for animals, storerooms for grain and oil, wine cellars, kitchens with blackened ceilings from ancient fires, chapels, and even schools. On the second floor lies a large vaulted room believed to have served as a religious school, with smaller classrooms branching off nearby. At the very core of Derinkuyu runs a 55-meter deep shaft. It functioned both as a water well and as a ventilation shaft. In fact, the city had over 50 large air shafts, with thousands of smaller ducts ensuring fresh air circulation across all levels. Standing in those tunnels today, one can still feel the airflow, proof of remarkable ancient engineering. Life underground was not easy, but it was possible. Archaeologists estimate Derinkuyu could house 20,000 people for extended periods, along with their animals. Imagine families cooking in small kitchens, smoke rising through concealed vents, children learning in hidden classrooms, safe from the world above, priests leading prayers in underground chapels carved with crosses, merchants storing grain and wine in sealed chambers, protected from rot and raiders alike. Life may have been confined, but it was secure. The origins of Derinkuyu are still debated. Some scholars suggest the Phrygians, an Iron Age people who lived in Anatolia around the 8th century BC, may have started the first tunnels. Others point to the Hittites, as far back as the 15th century BC, known for their vast Anatolian empire. Later, during the Byzantine era, the city was likely expanded and adapted, especially between the 7th and 12th centuries AD, when Arab-Byzantine wars raged across the region. Christian communities may have used Derinkuyu as a fortress and sanctuary, hiding from invaders. But the truth is, no inscriptions have ever been found. No records in stone telling us who first struck their tools into the volcanic rock. This silence leaves Derinkuyu shrouded in mystery. Why go underground at all? The reasons were many. First, defense. Foreign invasions were constant in Anatolia. Armies swept across these lands. Persians, Romans, Arabs, Mongols. Living beneath the ground meant survival. Second, climate. Cappadocia experiences blazing hot summers and freezing winters. Underground, the temperature stays at a steady 10 to 15 degrees Celsius year-round. Third, storage. Crops, seeds, oils, and wine lasted longer in cool underground chambers, safe from pests and thieves. And fourth, faith. Chapels and religious symbols suggest that people prayed here in secret. For early Christians, the underground might have served not just as a home, but as a sanctuary for worship when practicing openly was dangerous. Derinkuyu is not alone. Nearby lies Cappadocia, another vast underground city, and smaller complexes stretch across the Cappadocian Plateau. Some believe tunnels may connect these underground worlds, forming a massive subterranean network. Whether this is true remains uncertain, but archaeologists continue to search. Modern exploration reveals that much of Derinkuyu remains hidden. Only a fraction of its passages are safe for tourists today. The deeper levels, narrow and unstable, are still under excavation. Each new chamber discovered raises fresh questions. Were there common meeting halls deeper down? Were there hidden sanctuaries? How far could these tunnels really stretch? And beyond archaeology, myths persist. Some locals whisper that Derinkuyu's deepest levels remain undiscovered, perhaps reaching further than anyone dares to go. Stories circulate of tunnels linking cities dozens of kilometers apart. We may never know where myth ends and history begins, but what we do know is this. Derinkuyu represents extraordinary human resilience. Entire communities lived hidden beneath the earth, adapting their lives to darkness for the sake of survival. Their ingenuity still echoes in the rolling stone doors, the flawless air shafts, the cool chambers where life once thrived. Derinkuyu is more than stone and tunnels. It is a memory carved into earth, a story of people who faced danger and endured. It is a reminder that history is not only written on monuments above ground, but also hidden in the silent depths below. Who built this vast underground city? What dangers drove entire populations to abandon the sun and live in darkness? And what secrets remain, still buried in the stone? Perhaps we may never know, but as long as Derinkuyu stands, it will keep whispering its ancient mysteries to all who enter. If you enjoyed this journey into the hidden past, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We have many more stories waiting, from lost civilizations to ancient mysteries that continue to shape our understanding of history. Check out our other videos and join us as we explore the forgotten corners of the world.
Daha fazla bilinmeyenleri ve gizemleri keşfetmek için kanalımıza abone olmayı, videoyu beğenmeyi ve yorumlarda kendi teorilerinizi paylaşmayı unutmayın.